Trippie Redd has an album that is almost completed for us, and we need to look at some of his recent singles and snippets. And also we got some info about how Trippie has another hit on the way, so we have a ton to talk about in this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to both of my channels. I have a Discord, join that, and also Twitch. Make sure to follow me there. Let's jump into things. So if you don't know already, I haven't really talked about this on my own channel that much, or maybe you've seen it somewhere else. Trippie has changed the title to his album once again. It was previously Live Laugh Love Die, hashtag LLLD. Now it is hashtag JMN, which I believe stands for Judge Me Now, is the new title. It should be the same album, but just has another new name to it. But I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of like the LLLD title maybe a tad more, but also I think Judge Me Now could be a better title to bring in those listeners and maybe interest them in what Trippie might have to say on this album, you know? Since late December, I've been playing all of Trippie's new songs and music videos that he has released for us. All of them were throwaways, what I thought was for LLLD. Ho, Out of Here, Strikeout, Scream, Double M Gang, all fire in my opinion. I still think that my favorites are Out of Here and Strikeout, but let me know if you guys are still bumping those or thought those songs were anything decent at all. I did react to them on my second channel though, if you guys missed out on that. And Trippie was also featured on a Steve Aoki and Jessica Biel collab called Radio, which was this very like kind of basic pop song that Trippie repeats the chorus a lot, but you know what, it's actually like pretty solid. Jessica did alright. That was my first time hearing her, and it was an old Trippie song from like 2022 that they revamped into this pop song, so I'm sure Trippie got the bag for it. Earlier in March, Trippie did post to his Instagram story that the album was 95% done, and I do think that we have to wait for Trippie to finish the album, actually have a rollout, you know, post more snippets. We'll see how many singles he does, etc. I'm hoping it's like a summer album or an album that we get a rollout to and drops, you know, in the next few months if he's this close to getting it done. Trippie also had an important tweet, I think the other day, where he said, "Damn, I ain't gonna lie though, no song on this album is the same, but like, it's a hit every song." That's really great to hear. I love the confidence, and I also love that Trippie is learning from his past albums that he has to have like a variety of sounds and really pick a great track list, have attention to detail, and just like, yeah, go all out in quality on this album for us. And he said, "I'm finna get real personal though in a real way," so I'm interested to see how he's coming lyrically for the next album. The only post and snippet on his Instagram currently right now is this new Untitled, I want to say it's like a Pegasus, a love letter to you 3 type of track. Here's a snippet, I'll play it for you guys.
I don't chase, I replace them.
It has a nice vocal stretch. I like Trippie's vocals and the beat and the sample. I think all of it has like a lot of potential. I think this is very solid. There's also another one as I'm filming this video a couple hours ago on Wednesday night, that a hard ass snippet from the studio. I'll play this one for you guys as well.
Rolls Royce pulling through the gate.
So those are some potential album songs. The only thing that does suck about Trippie's snippets is he has so many past eras and just grails and snippets that have never dropped, because Trippie, at least for this album, has been working on it for a long time. He originally went from Life's a Trip 2, if you guys remember that, ended up releasing Genre Sad Boy with MGK, did the whole LLLD kind of rollout thing, and then now he's on to a new album, and unfortunately that means that a lot of songs get left in the past as his ideas change and everything. But I think I need to start tapping into leaks like a little bit more, or you know, by the time that this next album drops, maybe go on a leak binge after that. Now I did want to look at some Trippie tweets, and I'm not talking about this viral tweet where he says, "To every B I'll do wrong, I'll do it again," after he cheated on Coi Leray. That was like absolutely crazy. I still think it's funny that that went viral, but I guess people enjoyed Trippie being toxic like Future. But seriously though, I did want to look at some tweets from Harold, who works with Trippie and is a producer, and he said that Trippie's comeback song finna shock everyone. No lie, this dude is unstoppable when he gets in his emotional bag. Facts. I wish I could post a snippet of this so bad. Like, it got real potential to be a #1 record if he gets blank 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 3 different spaces there on there, like he plans. Trippie is trying to get a feature on this track, which fans have speculated that it's R&B singers such as her or maybe SZA. And also don't forget that Uzi is potentially rumored to be on this album as well, although I don't know if this would be the track that Uzi would feature on, since it's like the more emotional thing. I would assume like a female R&B singer would like complement that type of track more, but we'll see. Also shout out to Red Files, but Harold also let us know that the song is titled Seems Like So. So who knows, maybe Seems Like is one of the singles that will get with a feature on it that has potential to be a fantastic Trippie song that is getting hyped up. And then lastly, I thought there was some good fan interaction here. Shout out my boy Nemzi, and they're talking about Trippie's song selection, but he says as long as he picks the right songs, I know y'all are working hard. Hopefully it isn't like in a Love Letter to You 5 situation where Trippie leaves out so many good songs and also so many snippets, and the older version of the album was probably slightly better. Harold replies to that and says we had to talk about that and that he's gonna listen more about that, which Harold, you know, communicating like directly to Trippie. So yes, we appreciate it. Thank you, Harold. Also, Trippie understands where he went wrong in the past, which is just so great because he has so many songs and a huge catalog, and I just love that he hopefully will be like improving on a few like small mistakes or feedback, you know, that, you know, we've had to give him the last couple of years. So yeah, it's got me excited for the album. Then at the bottom, he compares this Seems Like track to songs like Love Scars, Topanga, Underwater Fly Zone, Luray, some of the most personal, deepest, best tracks Trippie has ever created. So obviously this track that is coming out very soon, hopefully Seems Like is as great as these tracks. I mean, we need it, man. I'm really excited, and hopefully in the future I can make more Trippie updates and videos on this album. Judge Me Now, JMN is on the way. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. Comment down below if you guys think Trippie potentially could have another hit on his hands, and if you guys are excited for the album. I have a Twitter, Instagram, more conversations over there. Subscribe to both of my channels. Twitch, I'll be live Thursday night, so see you guys in chat. Join my Discord as well. I'll catch you guys soon. We're on the grind. Love you. Peace.